Welcome back to another episode of ABA Mom. I am your host, Allie, a board certified behavior analyst and a mom of 5 kiddos. So on the show, we break down topics of applied behavior analysis and connect them to parenting, real life, and everyday questions that families have. So today we're going to break down a question I've been asked before, but has recently made headlines and is all over social media, and that is, does Tylenol cause autism? And more importantly, how do we understand the difference between correlation and causation? And I just wanted to give a quick disclaimer. I am not a medical doctor. I am a board certified behavior analyst, or BCBA. I do not diagnose autism or speak to medical causes. My goal today is to help you understand how to think critically about research claims and what they really mean. Autism was first diagnosed in the 1940s. Tylenol, acetaminophen, was not widely available in the U.S. until the 1950s to 1960s. This means that autism existed before Tylenol. This fact alone is a great reminder that just because two things are talked about together doesn't mean one causes the other. If your child started preschool and then gets a cold, preschool didn't cause the cold. The timing just overlapped. Causation and correlation. So correlation means two things happen together around the same time. Causation means that one thing directly caused and made the other thing happen. Many studies show correlation in health and behavior, but very few prove causation. So example, ice cream sales and swimming pool drownings are correlated. Both increase in the summer, but ice cream doesn't cause drowning. This cause is the season, right? So it's hot, you're going to swim more, you're going to buy more ice cream. So if you buy ice cream, it doesn't cause drowning. Okay, so that is a correlation that both go up at the same time. When you hear a news headline like Tylenol is linked to autism, what's often being described is a correlation and not a proof of a cause. Families of children with autism are often searching for causes, explanations, or cures. This is natural because sometimes that search leads to worry about things that aren't actually supported by science. In ABA, we rely on data to determine what is effective. We ask, did the intervention really cause the behavior to change? We always look at outside variables as well. So maybe it's like a medication change. Maybe, parents are separated. So there's all kinds of other variables that can directly impact behavior and acquisition skills. So whether or not the behavior is increasing or decreasing, it could be directly due to the interventions that are in place or lack of interventions, or it could be other variables in place in the child's life or adult's life. Did the intervention really cause the behavior change? That's what we're looking at. So, or did something else happen at the same time? So if, for example, if I'm seeing an increase in physical aggression in a child and I know that it is Christmas time, okay, and they aren't seeing mom at Christmas, okay, we might see an increase in behavior due to that extraneous variable. So that's something to always consider, that two things can happen at the same time. It could be a direct cause or it could not be. Okay, so the difference is the causation versus correlations. So you can apply the same thinking when reading health claims. So is this a correlation or is this the evidence of the cause? So look at peer-reviewed research, not just headlines. So you can ask, who funded the study? How many participants? Was it replicated? So those are all really important research questions to look at. Trust your team of professionals. So whether that's a pediatrician, neurologist, BCBA, speech, occupational therapist, okay, those are all resources for you. And everyone has a different specialty. So remember, autism is complex with multiple contributing factors still being researched. There is no single cause of what can point to it. So autism existed before Tylenol, which means that Tylenol did not cause autism. Correlation does not equal causation in health research or in behavior analysis. Parents can use these tools to reduce worry to make confident, informed choices. Okay. Thank you so much for listening to ABA Mom. If you found this helpful, share it with other parents, professionals, and join the conversation. Also, if you are looking to become an RBT or looking for extra resources, there is now Behavior Gurus Academy, and it's a community on school, so we can all get together and share resources. And also, there is an RBT exam prep uploaded and ready for you to go. Together, we can keep learning and supporting each other.